Hey, it's our Mummy B, and this is our 16 and 17 of Palia Play. So in the last video, we had completed the Temple of Gales, and this is continuation on from it. So I'm just hunting a little bit, see what I do. As usual, I've got many treasure chests, so I'm just rearranging. So I've got a little bit more space so I don't have to go home straight away. I do find rearranging does help a lot, and you don't have to go back quite as quick. I am going mad. Sometimes you win some, you lose some with the trappers. I kind of don't. If you get them, you don't. It is what it is. And I'm just looking for some bright shrooms now as well. Right, I do have a habit of changing up my quests quite a bit, just to kind of go along with what I'm doing. At the moment, one of them I can't really do because I've not got the capacity to buy the silk yet, or I'm earning my way to it. So I will get that one done sooner rather than later. But I do tend to try and go for, if I'm saying Bahari, I will change my quests, stuff that I can do in Bahari. So now I've got to help find people to help around the village. Oh, Hassian is so grumpy sometimes. So I've got Dispel now. That's good.
I haven't got all day.
And I've not got anything to give him, have I? No. So, yeah, so I need to go see his mother with the memoir. And I need to go see Gina, which I probably will get done at some point. But you know what I'm like. I will go on a side quest 5,000 times and not get what I need done. Yeah, at the moment, I'm just checking with the villagers that I am up to date with all their tasks. Well, not all their tasks, or what they can give me. So obviously, Hassian, I could just get better arrows then. Have I updated? Oh, I've got white slabs that I need to buy in Palium and gold. But obviously, I'm not going to buy the gold slabs yet. There's no point. There's no point in the Palium either because I haven't actually gone into the Elderwoods yet. That'll be for a later episode.
Okay, bye.
Right. So it's 3 a.m. I am going to look around and see if I can get the rainbow tipped butterfly. It is part of one of the vaults that you have to get. You have to get a rainbow tip butterfly for that. I will always, always, always go around at 3 a.m. and try and find one naturally. Even if I've not got anything on me to help me find, I will still do it. So obviously here I'm kind of having a little bit of a mooch while I shoot, and I will have a browse, but obviously it's not the be all or end all if I find one or not. It is one of the harder ones to find. I find that and the is it the unicorn nose fish or whatever it is, the unicorn fish. Let's see what its name is. Oh, the long-nosed unicorn fish that's in Bahari. That one is, I found that one my worst one to find. Like, I find it worse than the black pearls that you have to find in the Elderwoods, which obviously, again, we'll get to another time. I spent 2 weeks trying to get 2 weeks in real life on my other profile, trying to get the long-nosed unicorn fish. And it was the last thing on my pack that I had to get. And when I got it, I literally, like, screamed, and my daughter was like, "What are you screaming for?" And I was like, "I finally got the unicorn fish," because I had actually caught it once, and I literally, my hook had broke, and then I couldn't hook it in, and I was like, "Ah!" Anyone who plays this game will understand the dread of when your hook breaks and you just cannot get the fish in, and it goes, and then you're filled with instant regret. Oh, see, I've got a chapper here, but I've still not got dispel, and I've shot the rock as well, which doesn't help, does it? So, yeah, once I get dispel arrows, they will make it a lot easier. You need shrooms to be able to have dispel, as well as, I think it's magic, the magic wood as well. So the pink wood as well you need. They're very easy to bake anyway, and they're good to have in your storage because you will find disco deers, disco dogs, and obviously the azure chappers. Ooh, there's a heart drop lily. They are very rare and epics. These and dairy clothes you definitely want to pick up as and when you see them, and probably the heat root as well when you see them on the side of the cliffs. Definitely pick them up as they're very rare. Right, I'm going to go back and sort my plot out as usual. I need to go and water my plants and sort out bits and bobs. You definitely have to kind of keep coming back, because if you don't keep coming back to your plot, then it's along the lines of Sims, where you have to water your plot, you have to sort out the weeds and everything, else you're not going to profit. You do have to look after your house and plot area as much as possible. You can't just go out and not come back to your house. You do have to come back every so often, especially at the moment where I don't have a massive bag. I do want to upgrade my bag sooner rather than later, and my ammo too. Probably the ammo first, just due to the fact that obviously it means that I can carry more with me to get when I go to the Elder Woods. Right, place a couple of things out. I don't know why I want to place the golden egg out, but obviously I'm proud of my golden egg. My house is a bit of a shambles at the moment. I haven't really done anything to it. I kind of don't want to do that side of it as I'm recording with you guys. It might be a thing that I maybe do off camera, as it might be a bit easier to do once obviously my house is a bit bigger and I grow it a bit more and buy more plot land. I'll probably end up doing it off camera, just so, because it takes a while. I'm not the fastest at moving stuff around and sorting it out. I don't want to bore you guys in videos with it. Right, so I've just bought a heavy smelter. Get that sorted. My fabric loom going. Yeah, let's see. What am I going to build now? Nothing. I think I'm seeing if I've got enough chests, which I do. Right, dispel arrows. There you go. I made some now. I've got a couple. I'm just going to pop up my arrows. Okay. I do find every time I come back, I am quite routine. I'll fill up my machines. I'll fill up the wood and see what needs doing. I'll make more ammo. I'll sort my crops out. I'll cook stuff that needs cooking, because you kind of have to do it all. And I will do, I pretty much end up doing that. And I'll sort my bag out as to what I'm going to do. Like now, I'm just shuffling everything around. I like my arrows on one line and all the rest of the stuff on other lines, just because it's easier to see. Plenty of the bombs to get bugs with. Right. So I've got Zeke's coins, and I'm just going to put some food on me as well to keep it up. I do need to buy more soil at some point. I have kind of not bought any soil for a while, just because I have not had the money to be able to buy more crops. Once I get my seed collecting, well, seed making bits and bobs going, I can then actually kind of have more soils. I couldn't think of the word then. More soils. and then I can have more crops growing. But at the moment, I find this is just sustainable for now. Now we'll grow whatever I fancy. That's enough. Just shove that around. There are actually, if you look on, there's various probably TikToks, there's Facebook groups, or just general internet. There is a way that you can use the plants, that you can plant them in certain orders. I don't have time for this, I can't be asked to do it. But there is a certain order that you can do when you've got the apples and everything that will literally make it so you don't have to water your plants very often and you don't have to weed very often. Because some plants you have to weed that grow weeds quick. Some plants stay hydrated for longer. So you have to kind of choose the ones that kind of bounce off each other. I know potatoes are a hydrate one. They stay hydrated for longer. But then they do also grow weeds quicker in some ways. So it's like you pair ones next to each other. So one will feed the other one, which is quite handy. So what else am I going to do? I need debating on what I need. If I ever pause in the game just slightly, it's probably because when I'm playing, I've got distracted by a child of some form. I do sometimes play when the kids are here. Obviously, it has been school holidays, so I haven't had time to think edgeways about stuff. And I do tend to play while my daughters are doing whatever they're doing. And they kind of come up to me, and my 3-year-old will be like, snack, and want her snack opening. So sometimes I do pause for a little second just to get them sorted. But now that I am getting a little bit of time to myself, I will be doing voiceovers on videos a bit more because my house will be quiet to be able to actually do them. At some point, as I said in the other video, I might actually buy a camera, but I don't know how I feel about that and actually do like a more stream type play or at least record myself while I am playing. Even if it's just on the microphone. The microphone's not the best on my headphones. I have bought new headphones because my other ones were so uncomfortable. But the microphone's okay-ish on these ones, but this is my plug-in microphone that I speak into. It's a bit nicer. I do find that I use the camping stove a lot. And if you keep your food upon this, you do actually, when you are, I think certain foods you can get plus 40 once you're like higher up. You can get plus 40, so it actually does upgrade your cooking a lot quicker. I find naturally it does just upgrade your cooking quicker instead of having to stand at the stove and try and cook a recipe constantly. If you just do the campfire and cook up all your meats constant, you'll find that you do actually up your cooking quite quick. I'm just getting rid of some of my crops because at the moment I'm getting more crops than I need. As I say, I've not got a seed machine yet. Once I get my seed machine, then I can use it a lot better. And now I'm using a recipe just to get rid of some of the food, as I say. Only a couple of recipes at the moment. Loaded potato soup. That does actually sound quite nice. I'm not going to lie. I do like my bacon. So definitely make sure that you stir. If it says stir and it gets to red, it will take, I think, because this you have to stir this twice. If you miss that first stir, it will take one away. So instead of producing 3, it will produce just 2 for you instead. So you do get punished a little bit. You do find you do fail sometimes. You can't help it. It's just the way. Stir, stir, stir. And done. That's loaded soup recipe done. And that will just keep me topped up for a bit. Just, I think I'm having a bit of a shuffle around because I get wary of how much storage I actually have because I've not got enough money at the moment to be able to buy the copper storage yet. So I'm just having a good sell of bits and bobs. So no, I don't need to use that yet. So I've about set up everything. I think I'm just literally waiting on iron bars for what I need. But I'm going to go into Killamere in a second and get some of my Western. Right, let's go into Killamere. I think I'm going to do some stuff and get that sorted. Oh, come on. Obviously, distracted. Definitely got distracted for a second by one of the kids. Or I probably just zoned out. One of the two. Sometimes you do zone out because you sometimes the loading can either be 20 seconds or it can take a couple of minutes if it's really busy. Buy something. If you buy something daily from ZQ store, you get a coin given to you. So that's what
Try not to break stuff.
I had for. I put the coins back for some reason.
Gotta get back to
Well,
my
I did
planning.
keep them. Actually, no, I might have kept them, but put them in a different part of my bag. So if you had scraping just then, it was my drinks bottle. Right, let's see what we say to her. So she's wrote a story, and I'm just telling her what I think. Right, let's see what else I can do. So I think I'm just trying to get a few of the question / side quests. These are more of the personal quests that you do. Still not going to buy the Valium from him. No point yet.
Hey, can I help you out?
Oh, there's my least favourite person at the moment. I do really hate the dad jokes. They do my head in. Ooh, seed collector. There you go. I don't mind spending all my money for that. I need to give him carrots, don't I? I've gave him, so now I've helped him.
Remember, romaine, calm, and farm.
So that's another one of my people that I've helped out. Right, let's find what else. Give out 3 flyers. Yeah, so you have to find 3 people to give the flyers to, but obviously it's got to be 3 people that will go to the underground. So if they're not going to go, then it's like no. Okay, so I can buy the fire. Oh, okay, so I'm not up on fine for everything yet. Thought I kind of was, but obviously I'm not yet. So I need to get some more money.
You're here, so I may as well help. What?
Okay, so you want to
suppose
be
we'll cross
thing
paths soon.
first. At the moment, I've kind of been neglecting the weekly gifting, where you have to find out what the characters, the NPCs want. I kind of been neglecting that because I've not been able to play every day and keep up the gameplay. Some days I'll do a couple of videos and kind of play for a couple of consecutive hours, and then I might not play for days after that. And then obviously I've not actually been able to collect a whole week's worth for the NPCs. So I probably am upgrading my NPCs a little bit slower because at some point I need to get to level 4 for one of them to be my chef. And obviously I have been struggling to do giving the gifts. So at some point I am going to make it a task that I go on, record a video every day and get that task done. And kind of get everyone leveled up a little bit. I'm not sure who I'm going to have as my chef yet. On my other profile I had Ashura as my chef, but I might fancy someone else being my chef. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I got a little beaky in my eggs as I've just spent 4 of my eggs just then. My lucky coins to get eggs. I'm just coming out of here now because it was only a quick visit. So I'm pretty full already, aren't I? Even though I've not really done a lot. I've actually filled myself up already. I will forever collect emerald moss from here. And when I go Bahari, I'll always get the Bahari one as well. Just having a good browse, aren't I? Trying to find things. Let's see if I can get anything. Let's do a little bit of fishing. As you do. Sometimes I do find that I just do sporadically, will randomly do stuff. Sometimes I just fish because it helps other people out. So it's not even just because it helps me out, it helps other people out. As you can see at the top where my name is and the bar is with the purple, it has the little fishing symbol and says ×5 because I went in the underground and they were all fishing. It gave me it. But if you stand there and help and do it with other people, it gives them it. So sometimes I will literally just fish 2 fishes out and then I'll be like, yep, done. So right, I've bought my new soil. I'm just going to get a little bit of fishing done. And then I'm going to go back to my plot again because I've ran out of space as usual. In one of these ponds, you'll find a sushi recipe as well. And I don't know if there's sashimi recipes in there. I can't remember. But you definitely have your sushi recipe that's in there. And when you find that, obviously you can make the sushi to make fishing easier for you.
Anytime with Zeki is party time.
Zeki? Okay, so Zeki. I'm still going to call him Zeki. I think it's just the way I say it. Right, we've got the glory bee. So I've not gone for any of them yet. At one point I will do more fishing. But a lot of them are you have to do it at certain times. So at one point I will just do a video of just fishing where I will go around and try and catch different fishes. I'm kind of put off at the moment because I need glowworms for a lot of them. So I'm kind of just teetering on not quite doing them yet. But then I also need to fish because I need to fish to upgrade to get the glowworms. So I'm in a bit of a conundrum, I guess. Well, let's speak to you now. I might make Tish my chat if I'm allowed to make Tish my chat. She might be a good one. I can't do on Gina. I think everyone probably goes towards Gina for like the romance / chef side of the stories. I'm not fancying that. So I'm going to see who I level up with stuff first, I guess. See who I get level 4 first with. That might just be the easiest. Right, so it's night time now, so the moths are out. I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking for here. Maybe I'm looking for like the fire moth or something. Or just having a general mood. I might be trying to look for the moth that's in the collection that was with the rainbow tip butterfly. Oh. I love the little Easter egg that's in these fountains at night as well. There's always a little plushie in the fountains. It changes every day, but I find that that's a cute little thing. Little Easter egg. Right, I'm going back home now. Good stuff. Get myself sorted as usual. So I'm back on my house. I'm just going to do my usual. Put in a few bits and bobs that need to go in there. I am actually going to sort out my plot as well and put these extra bits of soil in. At the moment, I've kind of not, as I say, not done anything with my plot that's anything extravagant. I'm not doing anything that wise. I don't do hacks or anything along them lines for my house. I've not even tried to ever do one. I haven't a clue what to do. That's probably for when I've been playing for a bit longer and I want to do more to a house. Maybe this is a plot. Shove out all my free stuff that I got. Sink thing, whatever it is. Exactly. At least I've got plenty of seeds to go into my new plot. Probably not going to fill it all up, but at least it will get it pretty much filled. Got my machines up while I'm going. Find something. Always repair your tools, as I say, also downgrade. You never want to downgrade your tool because it just is a pain in the bum to get back sorted, especially when you get to the highest tool. Ooh, there you go. I can have an axe now. And I've got a standard hoe. Words I never thought I would say. Sure. And this is also the reason why I get off put by having a bigger garden. There's so much more that you have to hoe. And it takes so long with this hoe at the moment. It's a lot quicker than it was, don't get me wrong. Now we're a standard. Just making sure that you get them all sorted. Make sure they always pop, else it will literally say you can't plant anything there, and then you end up having to get the hoe out again. It's like it bugs you massively. Let's get planting. Literally shoving whatever, wherever. Oh, I've just had enough to cover all my crops. Sometimes you do feel like all you do is garden and look after it. Bit of fertilizer and everything. At the moment, one of them things. It's not like it's not always the necessity to use it. So you'll find that I kind of will just patch it over bits and bobs and just kind of pop it up as and when I can. And once I get a little bit more money in my bag, I will actually buy fertilizer. Right, so let's get optimized now. I think I keep doing iron bars to make things, don't I? To make the tool. Some fishing done on my property. Oh, I'm making it up. Yeah, if you can't bother to go to Eno to go get a hook, then you can just make your own, but it's only a minor one, not a major. So it will do the job. It will do the job. Just getting a quick bit of fishing done here. Just As I say, to get it figured up, leveled up a bit, sometimes I do just find that fishing on your plot is just so much easier. You can get quite a lot of fish from there too. Quite a lot of the standard fish. Even the fairy carp you can catch in there. It's very rare, but I have actually caught it out of my plot before on my other one. I didn't even know the fairy carp existed until one of the villagers asked for it as a present. I was like, yep, I need to get that. It's very pretty as well. Very, very pretty. So I'm nearly done with the fishing. I will apologise now if my audio is a bit rubbish this week. Well, for this one. I realised that my throat is a little bit sore because I went Alton Towers, which is like a theme park, last week, and I pretty much lost my voice, and my voice went well croaky after it. And I realise now literally still haven't healed properly. I don't normally talk too much. So when I do these videos, obviously I'm kind of ranting and raving and chatting. And I realised like how sore my throat still is. So if I go quiet on part of the video, it's just more, A, I don't think I need to speak, and B, I'm trying to not waste my voice. So that I can do more videos with more voiceovers for you guys. Right, selling all my fish that I just caught, just to get a bit of money. It's definitely just a waiting game on this. Right, so that is the end of hour 16, and this is hour 17. I did have a little break between the play. As you can see, it's daytime now. And I've decided that I'm going to shuffle. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I did have a bit of a break, actually. If you can see in my bar, I actually watched a stream for on and off for 6 hours that unlocked presents for you. So I just had to leave it on. Funnily enough, I think had it on whilst I was editing, playing them doing hour 16. So these are the little bits that I got from it. So I've got a little, is it flutter fox they're called? I've got these pots, which I can put little plants into, which I think are really cute. Then I've got the little bumblebee that I've put on there. And various bits. So, yeah, it was worth watching for the 6 hours. As I say, I watched it on and off. I kind of watched just a few streamers. I don't really use Twitch. It's not really a thing I've ever thought to use, but I have actually got it. And I thought, yeah, I'll get it. Put him on that bench wrong, and for some reason it won't let me take him off, so, or move him. It still won't let me to this day while I'm recording now, and it's probably been about a week or so since I've done this video, at least. And it still won't let me move it. But yeah. So I got a couple of free gifts, which was quite nice because I paired up my my Steam / Twitch with this account so that it gives me it on this account. So I did actually do that little bit just before I started the video, just because obviously you guys didn't need to see me go on my news bit and select the presents. Right, this has all been growing as while I was gone. I do like the fact that this game is one of them where when you leave the game, if you leave everything stacked up and your machine's going, it carries on doing it for you so that when you come back to your stock. And obviously your plot being different. I know obviously if you get weeds and stuff grow, it's got to block them growing anymore, but at least it grows slightly while you're away, which is nice. It's a lot of watering. Hopefully it helps my my gardening quickly. I can't remember if it does or not. I think it's actually only picking the flowers, or not picking the flowers, picking the crops that actually gives you the like ups it. But obviously the more you look after your crops and the quicker you grow them, I think the more points you get. Definitely. Planting again. Nothing interesting. As I say, in my videos, I'm showing the reality of actually playing the game on, as I say, not a proper gamer's level, not a streamer's level type thing. It's just literally, I'm a 35-year-old mom of 2 who literally plays it and is showing you how just I guess, a bog standard gamer would play it and how quick stuff can happen. I mean, if you played this game like 24 hours straight, you'd get all of this done already. You probably would have been way further on in a couple of days than me. But obviously, this is just purely playing 1 to 2 hours a night / every couple of days, kind of leveling up. Obviously, I do have my other account that I play casually, which I'll play if I'm not in the mood to do a video or whatnot, or be recorded, because this one, as I say, everything I do on camera. The only thing I haven't done on camera was accept them gifts at the start, which was to do with the Twitch stream, as I say. haven't linked my 2 profiles, so I can't even gift myself anything. I'm literally purely just playing this solo and doing what I do. Right, I've nearly fertilized everything to get that going. Let's see what I do next. As usual, I'm sorting out my stuff. I'm starting to run out of space for extra bits and bobs, so I do need to buy my ammo at some point. Yay, let's make a seed collector. Can I put it out yet? Should be able to. Yeah, I've got enough space. The crafter limit is a pain in the bum sometimes because you forget to go and buy one and it costs, is it 1,500 for a crafting bit? I'm not sure what the limit is for the crafting bits because I think on the other one I've got like 23 or 24 or something like that. So you're obviously allowed a certain amount of equipment. But I'm not sure of the limit. But you will find that you will get like 5 or 6 seed plant things. And you'll get quite a few worm farms going if you want your money that way. I find it the easiest. And it uses up your crops too. Where am I going? Right, I'm going to go to the shop as usual. What am I going to buy? Right, let's see. Oh, more crops. Yeah, I suppose I do need more seeds. So I have just literally cleared myself out. So I'm just buying loads of seeds now. While I've got the money too. Ah. So here we have now got this board. Here is the community board. We now have to fill this board in to win stuff to do with that board. And there's an event on at 12 p.m. every in-game day. At 12 p.m. sorry. Flowers will grow, and you have to find the flower patch, and you have to water the flowers and weed them. And everyone, as a collective, as a community, will get the flowers. Some of the flowers go towards the actual quest. Some of them are just full of flowers. And when you pick the flowers as well, you can win potato pods. You can get, I think there's garlic and stuff, like all spices and stuff that you can get. But you can also get name plates. So that's the bit, say where it says Al Mama B, you can get it where it changes the font of that. And then to other players, when they see it, they can see that you've got a different one too. So that's what this update is. This community update is that. I'm going to struggle with this one because I don't have the bellflower recipe to get some of it done. I don't have any of the recipes that are starred, and you can't gift starred recipes either. So I think for this one, I'm just going to try and get as many of the flowers done as possible.
Another beautiful day.
And potentially the one with the stones, etc. done. But as far as we've seen, Palia have said that it's going to be every update it will change. So I think you'll get like a month or so to do it. So you're best off doing it sooner rather than later.
Hey there.
With some of the top 3 flowers in the one of the ones that I did, you can grow them at home. So if you find one, I would take it back to your plot, grow it, pick the seed, pick the flower after it's grown, and put it in your storage. Put the seed down and keep growing. Just keep doing that. And I also found out that the Elderwood lilacs as well, they don't seed. So you will have to do the pixie bounce or whatever it's called to get them. That's the only one that you have to do in the Elderwoods. Obviously, I haven't shown you that yet because I haven't been to that bit yet. Right, I am going to be doing the Hydroflow Oversea Station. And I've got to find out. So I'm doing the Keeper of Waves. So you need to find the access code, letter 2, and this one has 4 letters. Find it. I thought I knew it and remembered it, but it basically tells you on here. So it tells you to find someone's nickname. There's, I think, I want to say 3 of these that you have to do. I think I get these done in this one because I will then go. The next video is of the final quest that you have to do with Ina. That's quite handy. And then I'll have all 4 of my Gales open. And then I can get crafting. Right, so that's that done. All done and dusted in there. Let's go. So yeah, then I had to find the pyro flow overseer station. That's, I think, in Bahari. Getting my fishing done. As I say, I will randomly just fish, just due to the time of day. Sometimes I think, yeah, let's get some fishing done. Koi fish. Anything that just helps you upgrade quicker, even if it's just catching a couple of fish and then going. I pretty much do that a lot. So right, we need to go see Heckler.
Would you like to communicate? Oh. Now, back to my Ina.
Heckler and Ina are to do with the next quest. They, not quest, the next vault. They are the Vault of Roots. It's still the Gardener. And it is another long one. It's a lot of back and forth. But it unlocks the Gardener. And he's to do with some of his quests is to do with the Elder Woods.
There's so much to explore. If only you open
I
your
don't know
eyes.
what he's talking about.
I don't have time.
She wants a paddlefish. If we ever find a paddlefish, let's have a little fishy. As I said, I'm just one of them. I need to randomly fish. We get some bobs. At the moment, obviously, we've not unlocked all the fishes. We've just unlocked the tiniest bit of the fishes. There you go. We've leveled up. Nice and quick. If you use your potion, well, not potions, your brew, then that does get you quicker, and your sushi or anything that kind of helps you fishing up, obviously helps you get it quicker. Myself, yeah. That paper planes one is going to be the bane of me at the moment. I can't do it just yet. It's just sorting it out, isn't it?
What can I do for you? Drop by whenever you like.
I thought that was the fish that you wanted, but it's not.
You want something? You'll be back.
Oh, there is a glitch at the moment. You noticed I had bald head then. It is a glitch that happened with the update. For some reason, sometimes you lose your hair. Don't know why. It comes back like literally seconds later, but you do proper glitch and be like,
Hi.
oh, there's Tish. Oh, she can be my chef. There you go. I probably will make Tish my chef. Love to see her do her level up then.
Do you wish to engage in fishing?
Fine fishing rod. Let's do 5k.
Farewell.
That's a lot of money at the moment. Best get saving up and killing. Well, hunting, I should say, not fishing. So I'm just going to do some foraging and collecting and mining. While I'm doing this, I'm probably not going to talk as much, just as you know what I'm doing. So over in this corner is where the market happens. I have actually put a video up about it already, just due to the fact that obviously it happened when the market was happening. I'd already recorded the episode. So I remembered, I don't think I go, and it's not here. It's in a couple of episodes, well, not episodes, a couple of hours time on the game. It will actually be when the market was on, so you'll see a bit of gameplay from there. I did a video that was just a like a bit of a showing video of it as well. So yeah, I'm just going around collecting my copper and trying to find silver as well. It definitely does help mining as you go along, because mining does take absolutely forever to do and to upgrade. You'd think it'd be easier because you do mine quite a lot, but it seems to get slower and harder than anything. Really looking for anything here. There's not a lot here, is there? Where am I going? Oh, actually, I know what I'm doing. The event's going to be on soon, so I'm just checking the locations where the event could be. So, as far as I'm aware, someone has just put that it's on B6 on the chat. But as far as I'm aware, the locations are at I4, which is by the shrine. There's I8, which is up near the Magi Market, or whatever it's called. By the market. Then you've got B6, which is right over the other side. And then you've got D5, I want to say. There's D5, and then there's one right by the stables as well. That is one. So I'm kind of getting towards there in a minute. I don't know if I go to the event today. I think I'm working my way over to there, but obviously I've not got a mass amount of space to get stuff, have I? In my bag. It's really bad. I should probably watch my videos. Like, again, I flick over them quickly. I don't particularly watch them again. But I probably should, shouldn't I? So that I know what's happening. But yeah, basically, everyone has to help water. And the plant, if you water it and then stop watering it, it goes down. You like a flow tree, it stops watering it, and then you kind of do that. There you go, yeah. I've gone into there instead. I'm just slowly looking. Funny enough, I knew that I needed the sushi, and I got sushi as a gift from someone, so I kept the sushi this time, not ate it. Last time I ate it, and then it took me ages to get the recipe. So the fire-breathing dragonfly, that's pretty easy to find, because it's normally on the fields just outside of this area. The gossamer is quite hard to find. That's normally at night time in Kalama. all the pie recipes, pretty much, you have to unlock by just
What's up?
actually doing bits and bobs
You'll be back. Anything fun going on? PC and yeah.
and getting your cooking up. Ref unlocks them for you. Okay, yeah, I have gone towards the event. So, yep, so it's got that orange bit on it. And see all these flowers? They are all ones that have been watered and everything. So everyone's kind of helped out already. To kind of collecting the ones I can. It goes a bit mad on the chat. Your chat will go absolutely mental. I have found that I am mainly putting it. I will have to block the chat at the moment on my videos because the chat has gone a bit mental with just how many events are on, etc. I'm back home. I'll go up to my shipping box as usual and get emptying. And work out what to get rid of. I pretty much get rid of most of the flowers that the event gives me. Not to be thingy, I just don't need them at the moment. I don't need to plant them all. I'd rather sell them and get the money from them. I will plant the ones that I need. Other than that, I won't. Like, yeah, I'm just going to sell these now. Straight away. I will plant one of them as well, because then as I say, when you plant it, you can just keep growing them, and then I don't have to think about doing the event all the time, because I will probably, as I say, I will probably run out of time to do it unless I really put my time and effort into doing the event. But I'm most of the time I'm in Bahari without realizing that it's 12 o'clock on the server, and it's kind of done and dusted. The event is actually, I didn't mention it earlier. It's from 12 p.m. on the map is when the flowers spawn. Not every map has them spawn as well, just to let you know. Well, they have found, people have found that sometimes their map doesn't have them flower for some reason, just the odd map doesn't. But you can just go onto a different map. You just have to go into either into Bahari or go back home and come back again, or you can go via a friend and go onto their server and find it. It's from 12 p.m. until I would say some people have been saying it's till like 3:34, but I would say 3 o'clock. But then the flowers start disappearing. So obviously the good stuff disappears first, and it just leaves you with all of the lilies or whatever they are, the orange ones. It just kind of leaves you with them. So you're best off getting there as soon as possible, because then you have the better ones. Just feel like I love watering, as I say. But it's just pretty standard. Everyone has to do it. People can actually visit your plot. I have my plot locked at the moment, but you can actually visit the plot and water it. I might at some point unlock it so that people, if you want to help me, you can go and water it for me. You can't, I don't think you can do the weeds on them. You can water them for people. So I do find that it's very cute that sometimes people come into the plot and literally they'll just wave at you, water your plants, and then go again. Onion soup. Get some onion soup. Very nice and easy recipe. Very quick. Sorted. I know that I'm going to have to move everything around soon as well, because to make something, it actually says, look, it's red there. There you go. Click on it. I need another station. you mainly need 2 of each station. So you need 2 mixing, 2 prep. You'll need 2 stoves at one point. I've always been okay with 1 oven, but you might need 2 ovens. I'm not 100% sure. Don't count me on that. My other plot does have 2 ovens, but I don't know if I just bought 2 ovens just for the sake of everyone being like, you need 2 ovens. Right, so I'm getting rid of the smelter and putting another seed machine out. Let's get the seeds going. You're best off putting your starred bits into there, just due to the fact that your starred seeds get, your starred vegetables get better seeds. The seeds cost more to sell, so obviously you'll make more profit. Plus, I don't tend to use my starred product as much as well. What am I making now? Oh, fish tacos. There you go. Get them eaten. Pretty much end up doing that all the time. Ooh, there you go. I can upgrade us again, which is nice. Now my belt will last longer if I go bug hunting. Repair my tools. Definitely always remember to repair your tools before you go. And I'm off. I'm going to go and see if I can find the overseer station. I have a feeling I do know where it is. It's in the bottom part of Bahari. Obviously, I'm going to be taking you to there. Now I've got my paper lantern book that I can put into the area. Ooh, I can actually get a disco deer. He's glitched a little bit. I do hate the fact that sometimes they do disappear and you're like, where are you? If you can't quite see them. I know some people like say to use the slow down arrows, but I find the dispel ones help me the most. There are people that say that you can put 1 arrow. So if you separate your arrows, you can just literally get 1 arrow and then have the next arrow loaded along. So you can do the slow down arrow, then the dispel arrow, or either way and get it. There you go. That's my first one that I've got properly, which is good. And then obviously now I've got the dispel. I'm unstoppable, aren't I? I can now get the disco deers. Don't mind chasing them around and doing that side of it. I'm happy to chase them around and be like, yep, I'll have you. Just going around getting these guys because I think sometimes they're the easiest thing to sell. And they're very easy to collect, aren't they? Oh, disco dog. Well, I don't know if that's a disco dog. I don't know what other people call them. I call them disco dogs. Who call them disco deers. Right, I'm just put the Darry Clove onto the chat, which obviously I've hidden, but I've had to stop for a few seconds. Like that. I'll probably put my Darry towards the vaults at the moment, just because I don't need them for anything else yet, cooking-wise. And I do need that, don't I? Because I need the inky. Oh no, I've already caught the inky dragonfly. It's not got the little... You will notice now when you've just seen it on it with the update. I forgot to say with the update, it literally puts on there a little symbol that will say that is needed for a quest or whatnot. So that's handy. It's like see, like the little symbol that's above the green, above the character. It tells you if it needed or not. Right, this video is coming to an end now because it will be the start of the next quest, which is the Pyroflow Overseer Station / obviously them doing it. So I'll see you next time. Bye.